Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. With EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hurricanes will kick this team to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here's the second down play.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
One way to... And really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And the tailback's got it again.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defense
offenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they'll have to settle for 3? He'll hand it off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football. And this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very discouraging for this defense.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Auburn. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
Makes the score Auburn 7, Miami 0.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and
10. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. He'll ride the back again here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Snags the quick throw. Great cut there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. They're going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here's the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. But only a 1-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Catch made on the right side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. Second down now. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. And at first down, they go right back to him. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. They're on first down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They're going to run it here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
11th play of the drive coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Now here's the toss play. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
That makes the score Auburn 21, Miami 14.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Safety kickoff.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's a quick grab. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? To the air, it's Johnson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls it in for a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half.
Timeout, Auburn.
This will likely be the last play of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Miami, 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Miami. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. That one played a key role in that score.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, it's third down after that run. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So the head coach will accept the penalty, and the offense will move back a little bit. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Sticking with the running game. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown Tigers. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Miami, 21.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? On the ground, it's Washington. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
After 26. Second down.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
The point after attempt. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Touchdown drive. They just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll run it here. A quick juke. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. They jump in front here in the 4th.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
35, Miami, 28.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the other men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there.
First and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Ball handed off.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Can he make it to the marker? Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They'll go hurry up here. And now the running back's got it again. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Tigers, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Auburn.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Hit as he released it. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.